Well, just like to take my hat off to SEMO, Coach Toot and them. They played a great game on Saturday. He had them ready to play, had a good plan. You knew it was a dangerous road trip when we went into the game. And, just they outplayed us. They outblocked us. They out-tackled us, and they deserved to win the game, So I'm proud for them. On our end, we didn't play very well. You look at the game, you had 5 turnovers, a blocked field goal for a touchdown, and you just can't win games doing that. And I think we got to look at the scoreboard a little bit in the second half, which was disappointing. We hadn't done that in the past, and didn't feel like our energy was good to start the game. So, and that's not to discredit them beating us. They beat us, and they beat us soundly. So we got to rebound and just get ready to play this week. But talk about the streak a little bit now that it's over. I had never really mentioned it before. So it's gotten to be around here. I think that comments people make, kind of getting used to us as winning conference games. There's 2 people in our building that was here the last time we lost a playoff game. That's me and Coach Ogle. That's it. So it's pretty amazing, the stretch, the 36 in a row. And I feel like people just got to, the comments you make about it, they just got used to it, and it's kind of discredits, that streak and the people that's part of that streak. It kind of discredits our league. I think we got a good league. I think OVC is really good. You got to play every week. Saturday was the right formula. We didn't play very well, and they played really good. If you do that, you get beat. If you don't play, I always say it, you don't play your A-plus game, you leave the door open to get beat. And anybody in this league is capable of beating you any Saturday. So to talk about the 36 in a row, it's pretty amazing that we played well enough to win 36 in a row. So the reason I don't talk about it ever is it don't affect this football team. The streak has nothing to do with how we play. So we got to move forward. It's a learning lesson for a young football team. If we grow as much from this loss as we did the opening loss of the year, this team's got you're going to play a lot more football. And that's the thing we got to do is find ways to get better and be ready to play and answer the, like I said, always, if I had the magic potion that made you mentally, go out there and be ready on Saturday after a good week of practice and to play with that edge that you got to play with to be successful in this game, then well, I'll tell you what, I may as well win that lottery, So I don't have that answer, I guess. Every team and every coach, every player is responsible for that. So we got to all own that, and we got to find ways to make sure that we're mentally ready to play on each and every Saturday. And I think this team will. I think we'll grow from this, and we'll get better because it don't slow down. You go and play, to me, the best Murray team they've had since I've been here. They're very, balanced offense. They've gotten better all year long. They changed quarterbacks after their first couple of games, and the guy they got slinging around is playing as good as anybody in the league right now. It makes them really balanced. They're running the football, which they've never done before. They're running the football very well, and he's capable of running. He's a big old guy and gets the ball out of his hand quick. He's very, very accurate. They throw a lot of screen games, so you gotta get the ball down on the perimeter. And defensively, they're the best that they've been. They're keeping the ball in front of them. They're playing extremely hard defensively, so they pose you some problems. And they're hot right now. To me, they're the hottest team in our league. They're playing the game at a high level. So another tough road trip, going to Murray. Coach Stewart's got them going, and proud for him. They're playing really well right now. So, like I said, you got to play in this league every week, and I don't really think that people believe that or even understand that. And like I said, it's going to be a good ball game on Saturday up there.
John, it seems like a weekly occurrence that one or two of the offensive linemen go down, and maybe they come back the next week and play or finish that game somehow. But how seriously, or what are they battling right now?
Well, I think it shows you the toughness of those guys. And a lot of people don't understand the mentality, especially people that's not played the game. They don't understand the mentality football players got to have. And you even got some people, through the years coaching that you got on your team that can't play hurt. It's just it's a mental, physical toughness. And, every football player don't have that about them. You got some special players that can play when they're hurt, and we got a lot of guys up front right now that are playing hurt. They're not injured. Where they're they got to have surgery. Like Skiz is playing with something. Zara's playing with something. They'll have to have surgery on at the end of the year. he's sucking it up and he's playing, So, I mean, I look for him to play this Saturday, BJ, same way, So it's those are tough guys, and they're doing everything they can do, for this football team to win a game, and they're not the only ones. I mean, we got several other guys that, through the course of a season, you're going to get guys banged up, and you hope that they can play hurt and they're not injured. Now, you got some that are, season-ending injury type deals or, multiple week injury type deals, and you hope you dodge a bullet and stay away from that. But it's amazing how that correlates with what kind of season you have, too, is how healthy you stay. So, I mean, really right now, I think we'll get most people back on the field for Saturday.
How close to 100% are they able to play?
Well, definitely not 100%. It's even, if you have things happen during a football game, it's like Gazzaro, he has to get stitches in his right palm, at halftime on Saturday. That guy, most people would have shut it down right then. He had multiple stitches put in a cut, and he goes out and it's only snapping hands, so he plays right through it. So, like I said, you hope you can stay healthy.
Is it a concern, considering that there's no open date between now?
Well, it is a concern. You wish you had one of those open dates where you could heal some folks up, but it's just not. You have to, and there's a fine line. There's a fine line with playing with the next guy up. What you said, the percentage of what they're playing at, is the guy playing at 80%? Is he 85%? Is he 90%? And, where's the next guy at as far as what he can bring you, with that guy not being full strength, and then it's practice reps. We talk to our players all the time. You're only as good as what you do in practice. And so when you have to hold a guy to Wednesday or Thursday and he can't practice, is he really good enough on Saturday game speed wise to play, So like I said, there's a lot of stuff that goes into that, making those decisions and kind of seeing where we are.
With Zion's situation Saturday, was that, again, situational, or was it, and do things get back to normal with him?
Yeah, I think it's situational. I think it'll get back to normal, and kind of see. You just, would hope we wouldn't have turned the ball over as much as we did, and like I said, I think that has affected the game a lot. You can't turn the ball over that many times, and like I said, they'll get back to normal this week.
You mentioned Murray State as a team that keeps everything in front of them. I think Saturday we got to look at, when the long passes aren't there, what it can look like. Is there, how do you fix that, I guess?
Well, I mean, I think going back Saturday, I always look at things we could have done schematically, and things you would have, should have, could have. We probably should have thrown the ball down the field more than what we did on Saturday. I'm not sure that we gave ourselves enough opportunity to throw the ball down the field more. I think we should have took more shots and threw the ball down the field a little bit more. And, the second half didn't present it that way, because when you got down 3 scores, they kept everything in front of them. They umbrellaed it, kept the ball in front of them. Probably earlier in the first 3 quarters, we probably should have took more shots down the field, and you look back on it and woulda, shoulda, coulda, though. But that's what I take from it, because people are starting to play us more tight coverage, and they play you tight coverage. You got to take shots. It's kind of the way we force issue defensively. So what do people do? They take shots on guys like this, and that's coming. So we got to be willing to take shots down the field, and that your percentage is not high, but you hit a couple of those balls, it changes the game.
Did the wind play a part in that?
I think it definitely did. And you look at our turnovers. One of the interceptions was, safety makes a great play. It bounces off to our receivers' hands into their hands. So that was just a great play. Wasn't a bad decision. I think there's one bad decision, interception. The other one probably wasn't that bad of a throw either. So we did leave some throws and catches out there, I think. And I don't know how much the wind. I think the one bad decision, interception, probably the wind did affect that ball a little bit. I'm not sure that he wasn't trying to throw that ball away. So it's one of those deals where you got to do a little bit better job of throwing it away and hanging on to the football.
Coach Cross, could you talk about Jacquez and some of the progress he's made? Because he's a guy that we see more and more this year.
Well, I mean, he's a guy who plays with a lot of confidence, and we kind of threw him straight in the fire last year. He didn't have much of a chance to, hey, you're going to play a few snaps here, get your feet wet. We're going to kind of bring you along. And we had some injuries with older guys there when Reggie was hurt early in the year, and heck, he started 8 games last year probably. So he had to kind of learn on the fly and get weathered pretty quick. So his confidence level is really good because he's gotten those snaps under his belt, and he's just a competitor. He's always ready to play, and when he gets lined up and he's zoned in, he's I wouldn't trade him. He's just really good at his craft, and his game is just continually grows, and like I said, he's getting better every day.
Josh, I see you smiling when Coach Cross is talking about Jacquez. Could you talk kind of about what some of your impressions of him are?
One thing I can say about Jacquez, he works hard. He really does. Coming from last year, watching him, and from this year, he has grown a lot on many levels. He in practice, he give me problems sometimes, and I try to give him problems, but we just try to make each other better. But I can definitely say he has grew into a better player.
Jacquez, you've gotten a chance to play quicker than most guys do, and you've taken advantage of it. Why do you think you were ready for your opportunity when it came?
I just believed in myself, I came from playing small ball, so nobody really believed in me, But my coach believed in me, so, they just gave me a lot of confidence, and I was ready to play, Like they say, I work hard every day, and just want to get the job done.
Last year, the first time you were starting a game, what was your thought? What did you think about getting that opportunity?
I was happy, and I was scared at the same time, and I was just ready to play. I didn't think I was gonna ever play because like the first game I didn't, I wouldn't get no snaps. I got maybe 5 snaps. It was at the last minute of the game, and when it became an opportunity, I was ready to play.
What's the difference in first game last year when you're trying to get your first reps, and then this year is your second year on the field, but you're the old guy in the cornerback's room? How does that change in 1 year?
I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, I don't know. I just don't know. It just happened.
Did you have to take a veteran, like a leadership role?
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm only 20 years old, so. And everybody else probably 19, 18. I'm the oldest guy in there, so I try to lead the best way I can. I do stuff wrong sometimes too. I'm still growing. I'm only a sophomore, redshirt sophomore, so I try to make things happen, and I try to lead the best way I can.
Record day, Saturday, 12 touchdown catch for him, set a single season record. If you will, Coach, talk about him and how far he's come, and then Josh, if you will, Coach.
Well, first off, you need 2 or 3 more Saturday. It would have helped the situation. But I think exceptional talent. He works very hard. It's good to see him get the opportunity, to get out there, and he's kind of shown people, what he can do when he gets out there. But a very humble guy. He takes it all in stride, and I don't think he really worries about it. And we've seen it all year last year in practice, spring training, fall camp of kind of what he could do, and that's just coming. Everybody else is seeing it now because he's getting to play in games. But he's a dynamic receiver. It's continually getting better. I think he's becoming a better route runner, and his concentration level is really good. Understanding of what we're trying to do schematically. Last year, times practice wise, and earlier this year he's just running around out there. So he's running with a little more of a purpose now. And understands coverage a little bit better, and he's getting better with that. But you get the ball to him down the field, or you get it to him in the open field, he can do something with it after the catch. I think that's the biggest thing.
Well, it's been a long road, long journey. Just want to say I thank all my coaches for still believing in me even when I was down. Giving me an opportunity to get to this point, because most coaches probably giving up on a guy. Taking 3 years, to finally get right in the classroom and around in the community. But It's a blessing. I just try to continue to work hard and just grow from it, and just continue to grow the record. But 2 or 3 definitely would have helped us on Saturday. So.
Get 12 more the rest of the year now.
Yeah.
Coach Cross, what will it take to win the league again this year?
Well, start with, we got to win this week. Just take them one at a time, be 1-0 this week, and concentrate on Murray, and just like I said, take it one play and and one game at a time. And I think if we take that approach, I mean, we'll be fine. But we got to play at a high level. We can't play like we did Saturday again. And you got to play, 4 quarters, and you got to play the next play. It's the most important play you got. So I think as much as bought into it, they're disappointed, just like I'm disappointed, and I think they want to do something about it.
For both players, Jacquez and Josh, if you could answer this, what were you guys, the players, talking about after the game and on the trip home and up to today?
We just got to get better, like we made mental mistakes, Like Coach said, we didn't come out with no type of energy, and that bought into our play. So we just got to get better this week. It's all about this week. Like Coach said, we got to go 1-0 this week and just got to get better. That's it.
Start a new streak, right?
Yeah, start a new streak.
Well, after the game, a lot of people was a lot of hurt at first. Then we finally started talking. A lot of plays, a lot of big plays left out down the field. 5 turnovers. It's hard to win with 5 turnovers. And I've been there on the whole offense as one, not just one player. What could we have done, to not get those interceptions? Could we ran a route better? Could the line block better? Could Coop got rid of the ball quicker? It's a lot of things going on, but it's going to take hard work and dedication, to let them things go in the past. You can't change nothing. It's done. It's a done deal. So we're going to see this week in practice how we respond. You get knocked down. It's about how you're going to get up swinging. You going to sit there and let somebody punch you, or you going to get back up swinging. So.